The news cycle over the last few days has had a lot to say about the upcoming seismic shift in the real estate industry. And I'm going to unpack that more later, but I wanted to just share a few things that I think you should know. The first is that there are a lot of headlines saying that this change will result in slashed commissions and dramatically reduced real estate prices. I do not believe that to be true. Here's what we know. The National Association of Realtors, or NAR, has entered into a settlement agreement on a number of lawsuits that they were involved in that challenge the legality of sellers paying a buyer agent commission, something in the industry known as cooperative compensation. So part of the settlement agreement is that cooperative compensation will no longer be allowed to be included in the multiple listing service or the MLS listing. It doesn't say anything about sellers not being able to pay commission to a buyer's agent. So one thing I would say is that first, don't panic, because I'm not panicking. And if you're talking to a real estate agent who is panicking, then well, maybe don't. Yes, there are going to be big changes. It is anticipated these changes could take place starting in mid-July. However, we know how these things actually work, and it's the transition will take even longer. Ultimately, I think this change is going to be a positive one for the real estate industry and for participants in real estate transactions. I will definitely be talking more about that in a future video. But I do also want to say that if buying a home is in your near future, if it's something that you're ready for now, something that you were already thinking would be something you would do maybe later this year, well, I'd think about making it a higher priority. Because as this change rolls out, especially if interest rates start to go down in the second half of the year, which is still predicted, then the impact on demand, and therefore sales prices, is probably going to make home buying more challenging, more expensive, and just not as much fun. If you're in the position to buy now, then please consider making that your priority. And if you have any questions, you know I love talking about this stuff, so just let me know.